I made sure that I found a way through a cloud of haze. Every day I wept, found how to live through all them cloudy days. You know the mind's a maze with all its mixtures. It's always hard to get the entire scope of the picture. 1080p, that's you other busters, yeah, obsolete. Can't fuck with me, excuse my French, but I'm not discreet. I wear my heart on my sleeve, but I've learned my lesson. I've learned 1996 birth, one of the greatest weapons untold. I'm destined to reach heights thought I could never see, but foolish thoughts rampage my heart and let me not reach the peaks that's entrusted to me. My belief shatter off past actions. I grieve, but grievance never really matter. It's how I choose to act differently in the coming battles to overcome my limitations and get out my shadow. But it's hard to wade in this water where it was never shallow. Fuck it, let me get the paddles. Fuck that now, let me get this castle. Fuck that now, let me get this battle.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Song card flipped around. Go ahead.
What it do, everybody? Welcome, anime enthusiasts, to Squad Nero, the ultimate destination for all things anime. Before I get in the spiel, make sure you like and subscribe and hitting that noti bell so that you're keeping up to date with all content that's related to anime, manga, gaming, and or comic book news, okay? Whether you're a seasoned otaku or just taking your first steps into the captivating world of Japanese animation, you found your home. I'm Rob, aka Sage, and with me today, I have, as always, T Smooth and Croco's Corner by your guides through the vast realms of creativity, epic adventures, and heartfelt stories that anime, animation, and gaming have to offer. Chef D right now is indisposed with an illness from his DreamCon adventure, so we're going to send
He
up the
took
prayers
one
to
too
him.
many drinks.
Yeah.
He's still recovering. That's what he
All right.
gotta do, shorty.
Yeah, it was a lot of drinks, most definitely. Join us each week as we dive deep into the latest releases, explore hidden gems, and discuss the hottest topics in the blur community. Get ready for a journey filled with laughter, tears, and the unbridled passion that makes an anime a truly unique art form. Without further ado, let the anime odyssey begin. All right, welcome back, brethren. Feels like it's been months since we've seen each other again,
It's
or
only been a
talked
week.
in this podcast space. It feels like
Week
it's
and a
been long.
half. We did a show the week before DreamCon.
It feels like it's been longer than that, you know.
Like
Nonetheless, how
it's
y'all
like we're
feeling?
going into a hyperbolic time chamber. I feel great, got to network, got new opportunities working and shaking and grooving and whatnot. Um, Looking forward to going down those avenues of those networks and spider webs and spider verses to hopefully maybe find something in things that I like to do or utilize my degree doing stuff I like to do or being in that headspace. Other than that, DreamCon was a blast. Got a lot of content, a lot of work. It was a lot of work. Having to talk to random people, doing some of these interviews I did. I think I interviewed about maybe 20 people. Um, Talking about the state of gaming. Um, and also I was able to do some fun ones like two dealing with hot takes. Someone was bad mouthing Rock Lee, so I gotta post that. Homeboy just hit me up about that. He wanted to get tagged in it. Um, Shout out to everyone that didn't interview with me while I was short. So that's Chopper and Sakamoto, because we was lit out here. Um, you mess with my wife, you might lose your life. Sakamoto. That's what we do out here. Other than that, it was dope to meet some of my favorite content creators. Be able to take a quick pic with them. Um, Especially homie from Trapped in Anime. The I don't know if y'all seen the videos um when you're trying to cop from your dealer and he's using anime references. I ran into him, which was pretty
Okay.
dope. And
That's dope.
I ran into Zayna Bear. I also got to meet Carl Jones, which was really dope.
Boondocks?
Yes. The voice of Thugnificent. He does the animation for Boondocks. He does He animated Black Dynamite.
Yeah,
So
shout
he
out to
was
Carl
also
Dom.
he also did some voices on Black Dynamite. Also, I slightly met Cedric Yarborough, the voice of Tom, and he is also in Reno 911. And Gary
Oh, did you have
Anthony.
your Tom shirt?
Nah, I didn't have my Tom shirt.
Uh,
Well, because day one I was Sakamoto, day two I was Chomper, and then
yeah,
day three I bought the exclusive DreamCon shirt that Blur had, which
nice.
which because of that I was able to meet the artist that collab with them, Ozzy the Virus. This man is a
Yeah,
beast
cold.
with the, oh my goodness, man.
Cold.
Look at these cards, son.
If
Look
you ever
at,
Yeah,
see a pink
they
Iron
lit.
Man, if you
you
ever
see
see a
that?
pink Iron Man at the joint,
Hold on,
yeah, at
hold
the
on, hold on,
con,
hold on, hold on, hold on.
that's Ozzy.
Rock Lee, Chopper, and I got the giant art for this
Yeah,
one.
and that's clean.
How much you pay for them, Jones?
Don't worry about that.
Mm. He said that is off-air discussions.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't discuss
Was it a pretty penny though?
no,
At least.
no.
No?
I
Okay,
was
it was
able to
Kyle.
work some things.
T, give us
okay.
one more shout out for him because those are absolutely amazing.
Ozzy the Virus. This man will walk around. He had the dopest content. Before I actually got to meet him and his homie Biggs, who's like Biggs works with him, so I was able to have a conversation with him. Dope individual. You know, he represents Hufflepuff House. Big Puff all day, baby. But yeah, Ozzy, dope individual, very down to earth. He was one of the people that we interviewed also for like the State of Gaming for Blurred and Players Gaming Alliance. Shout out to Zach, shout out to Otis, shout out to Rel, Felicia, Chris Mumford, shout out to Pixie. Shout out to everybody from Blur. I appreciate every last one of y'all. I always appreciate y'all. And like letting us be able to get content for you guys and putting up with my boy Derek, not our Derek on this pod, but my homeboy from college and everything. My brother.
Very cool.
Derek Palmer. Not Parker. Palmer. I ain't gonna lie, he had us all cracking up during that time. Like
He's hilarious.
yeah, we would be at the booth and he'll just be shouting out, you know, you want that blur, you heard? Don't be scared, come get your blur. So yeah, it was fun. It was a fun time being able to like work with people. And funny thing is, I don't know if y'all heard about that fight that happened at DreamCon with DDG.
Yeah.
That happened 15, 20 feet away from me.
Really?
And I didn't even know it was a fight because we're at the booth. And all of a sudden I see DDG. I seen DDG and his posse go by. I'm like, oh snap, that's DDG. Boom. And I'm not about to go run after DDG. I don't care.
No.
Like he cool, fine. I don't. Dope.
Yeah, I mean,
I saw you in passing.
That's not your bag.
But yeah. All of a sudden, like randomly, all we hear is oh, and me. I'm at a con, so I'm thinking somebody did a backflip in their cosplay or something, and everybody got excited. But then later on, my wife tells me, "Oh yeah, it was a fight at DreamCon." I said, "What?" I look it up. DDG's cameraman and brother got into a fight with somebody because the dude stream sniped them and found where he was going, like the like intercepted his path in the it seemed like in the vendor hall, and he stopped him and he pretty much called him due to garbage. That's what started the fight. Him calling DDG due to garbage.
All right.
And my thing is this. I'm like, come on, son. Like,
yeah.
You're up there in age. You have a child. You really gonna get mad? Like, you could have said something slick back to him, like jaw jack with him. That would have made for a viral moment instead of like your brother stepping in to fight and your cameraman. So it is what it is. Moving on. I just strongly hope that he comes out of that.
I think some niggas need to get smacked.
Yeah, they do. But my thing is this: like, you really want to go viral over a fight? Like you
especially what he got going on.
Yeah, and
I mean, that wasn't
bad.
even him on top of that too. That wasn't him. It was his brother and everything.
Yeah, but even still, you're around that environment. Like you're trying to plead a case to have custody of your
gotta
child.
know how to have your back. Homies gotta know how to
But
have your
here's the
back.
thing. But here's the thing, though. You got to think about it. You're fighting for custody, and they can use that saying, "Hey, he's going to have
Absolutely.
our child in a hostile environment. We do not
Yep.
want him having that child." Like that's why I strongly hope he comes out of this because I don't. You hear one side, you hear the other side. I don't know what is the right side and what's going on between him and Hallie. Is it Hallie or is it Chloe?
Hallie.
Hallie. I always forget which one
I do
is
too.
which.
Don't worry.
So I like I said, I strongly hope they can be good co-parents because at the end of the day, it's your child. So praying things get better for them. So it is what it is. I just strongly hope that he starts to learn from the situation and trying not to put himself in situations like that. If someone does that to you, just go the opposite way. Like who cares? Who cares? Or just jaw jack with him, clown him. Whatever he was wearing, just like rip into him verbally. It don't matter. You don't need to have a whole like have your brother and other people fighting around you because that's like saying that hey you cannot have my child in this hostile environment.
Yeah, it ain't a good look. But
Yeah.
again, to your point, I hope that he can pull out of it.
Yeah.
Crazy statement.
It's Pride Month.
Crazy statement.
Happy Pride Month.
We're
Pull
about
out
to
of
get
it is
kicked.
nuts.
I thought Derek would be the
Okay.
one to get us canceled. It might be Niall with this remark.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
Yo, where's
Yeah.
Derek when you need to offset this?
I ain't say anything that is
So-
not true.
So with that being said, like it was dope. Like I wasn't in the main stage room when it happened, but I was in the queue room before you walk in. But I was able to get a picture of Make the Stallion on one of the monitors, dressed as Yurichi, which was pretty dope. So
That's cool.
yep, and it was dope seeing all the different cosplays. So that's it for me.
Cosplays was super dope.
They look like it from everything I saw. I did see some pretty cool ones.
Yeah, they went. It seemed like they went even more all out in comparison to last year. But I mean, every time at DreamCon, they seem to go all out.
Yeah,
Nonetheless-
but at least one of us actually cosplayed.
All right. Nonetheless, it was a lot of things. This DreamCon, it was a lot of walking in comparison. Like the last couple of years, it was walking obviously, but this place, when they said the George R. Brown was big,
As a large place.
it is a super big place, super easy to get lost in and everything like that. But I think overall the experience was a lot better than what I was accustomed to. The only downside I'd say is probably the nightlife in the surrounding areas. When you're in a place like Houston or New York City or anything like that, people and club owners are going to maximize on that.
Oh, yeah.
Meaning they're gonna upscale and upcharge everybody and
Mhm.
everything that's going
Yeah.
on in that weekend.
What's the most you paid?
I didn't pay anything more than 10 to get in, even if I had to pay.
But how
Anything
much
more
was
than that.
those adult beverages?
Oh, expensive. Oh my goodness,
I don't think that was too bad at the places that I
Oh,
was
that's
going
okay.
to.
All right, you lucked out then.
bro. It was
Yeah,
18.
plus
it was 18.
we will always get drinks, but like we will always get a bottle before. So
Yeah, smart. There you go. But how were they? Well, you mentioned that. How were they? What did you notice in regards to where the advantage is kind of taken?
in regards to just like the nightlife and everything,
Yeah, just period. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was kind of like discouraged to a certain extent because there's so many places that you could go to, but not all of the places are necessarily vibe to the same wavelength as DreamCon is as a whole. So like you got the DreamCon events and then you just got regular nightlife in Houston and it just so happens to know about DreamCon going on, so they utilize that to their advantage type of thing. So I mean, it was a lot of hit and misses. Some clubs was packed. It was nice, just enough space for everybody. We could get a section, all of that jazz. Some clubs it was just dead. and everything like that. We had to become the life of the party. Nonetheless, though, outside of that, um, the vibes there were great. Always throughout the con, they had a wrestling ring as well
Yep.
in the con, which is crazy to me to
Yep.
even be able to fathom that. And had like ongoing matches all throughout like the 3 days, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
It was
That's
beautiful
cool.
to see. They had Meg had her own booth and everything like that. You could get a drink from there. Had her staff. They had the car show as well. They had a complete
Wow.
huge gaming room. They had
Yep.
the vendor hall as always, but it was a lot more space. So it gave, I feel like, a lot more people the opportunity to showcase their talents or their products or anything like that. It was a really beautiful scenery to see. I'm not
See,
gonna lie.
one of my dope moments, I actually got to see, you know, the dancer Fiction, and he does all samurai videos.
I don't think so. No.
You know, so he'll pretty much he'll fight like that one big dude or some black dude for like it was like a choreography fight, and I
Sounds
was
a
able to.
racist. Big black dude. He always fights.
Fiction's black, but
I had a feeling.
yeah, I actually, well, I got to meet Fiction. I got to see, pretty much tell Fiction, yo, dope, like your content, and it was a couple other people. This other dancer, I forgot homeboy name, but this is my second year seeing him. I saw him at the LAN party last year, but this year I actually saw him like in the con, like in his cosplay, and saw him. It was pretty dope. But yeah, gotta find my way there next year, but it might be a little difficult this time around. But other than that, we've had some fun things pop up in our lap during this week. PlayStation State of Play and Summer Game Fest.
Also, real quick,
Oh, here we go.
Nintendo Switch 2 has dropped as well. If y'all haven't known about that, it just dropped this past weekend
Hold
or
on,
week, if I'm
hold
not
on,
mistaken.
Hold on. Going back on that. Let me.
Oh.
I cried today. I cried today. So Thursday, I had my pre-order already in, but you know, life be lifing, and I couldn't get my Switch. I gotta wait. They called me. GameStop called me twice. Hey, you got your pre-order here. If you ain't coming, we gotta sell it. So I had to say the magical words. Yeah, go ahead. You can put me as a not pickup. You can sell it. They called me again about the daggone controller. I had to say the same thing. In the back of my mind, I didn't want to pick up that daggone phone. Sunday.
He's like, y'all already know my answer.
Yo, son. Sunday, I walked past GameStop. I stopped for a second. Because I had to run in here real quick and just grab something and then come back out. I heard them say, yeah, it's sold out everywhere at Best Buy, Target, Walmart.
Damn.
And we just had one that we sold this morning because someone didn't someone relinquished their pre-order.
Damn.
Womp
womp womp.
Here. I'm like, that was me. Not, it should have been mine, not theirs. Mine.
Yeah, and it's just poof.
Like that.
Now I gotta wait, man. I don't know
okay.
if I can wait, man.
You
I don't think it'll be that
You got a
bad.
regular Switch. You gonna be straight.
I don't think it'll be that bad of a wait too. It's not gonna be like PS5 wait, is it?
No. I
No,
don't
it,
think so.
it shouldn't.
Unless
the
these
thing
tariffs
is,
go
it's
back
like-
in place.
It's like this. I seen, like, granted, yes, there wasn't a lot of games that was released for the Switch 2. Just Mario Kart World. We're supposed to get Donkey Kong in July. It was other games that was released for day one release for the Switch 2, like Cyberpunk, but it's all games that's been out.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen how these games, the original Switch 1 games, run on the Switch 2.
Smooth.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet had so many issues of frame rate drops and everything.
Oh,
Somebody turned that on and compared it. They turned it on and it went like that. Open the screen, popped up. They going walking around. It's so smooth. It's so
just
smooth.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mm,
goodness.
mm-mm.
Even on one of the biggest maps in Super Smash Brothers, that the frame drops badly when you have 8 players playing on this stage. Someone played the same stage with the same 8 players. Buttery, ball smooth, 60 frames per second, no drops. No drops. And Madden's
It won't
coming
be
to the
long.
Switch. Madden's coming to the Switch. Even though I got my aces right.
Yeah, but you want it. That's what I'm saying. You're not getting it for.
I'm not getting it for
Right?
that.
Yeah.
But even
it's-
still,
Yeah.
you get
He just
next
like,
gen-
I'm just happy that it's coming to the system.
Yes,
just
because the
excited.
last time Madden was on a Nintendo product
Yeah.
was
it's
the
a minute.
Wii. Was the
Yeah,
Wii
it's
Madden
a
13.
minute ago.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
It's nice seeing seeing it on every platform where it's like if I go to someone's house and hey, I got Madden. Yeah, granted it may not be like the same graphics, but at the same time it's the same gameplay and I can actually play it.
Yep.
But yeah,
It won't be long, T.
rest in peace to my pre-order.
Yeah, you
won't be long.
you're gonna be straight.
I'm gonna cry.
You got
I'm gonna
this.
cry. I'm gonna tear up right now. But yes, state of play, PlayStation. So many things have happened. They showed so many great games, but this one, even though it's only 30 seconds, I'm going to show it because it is near and dear to my heart. For all of y'all, I am the fighting game. I am not the expert, but I'm a fighting game enthusiast out this group of 4. Granted, we are missing one today. PlayStation is actually releasing a wireless fight stick.
As a fighter game enthusiast, you are eating these past couple of awards, so you're eating.
Oh wow. Wow.
Oh, it seemed pretty comeback too.
Wow.
Bruh. But the
Oh,
only
T
problem
not
is
leaving the house
but
for
the
a
problem
minute.
but the problem is I don't play with a regular fight stick. I play hitbox. If they release a hitbox, I am there, Sony. I am there.
Yeah.
You know what to do. I want all my buttons. I want all the buttons. I want all the clicky clacks. But this right here is a step in the direction that every fighting game enthusiast wants. Because many of these tournaments, they do not play on PC. They play on PlayStation. So if this has if this has minimal latency where people can do their combos and everything, oh my goodness, PlayStation, they're gonna sell. But I'm scared of the price point though. Because some fight sticks are like 300. No, this might be 300.
Nah, Sony might actually come down on it.
This is gonna be 300. I'm telling you now.
300.
It's gonna be 300 because some like the hitbox I was looking at getting is 300, and that was a Razer. Yeah, Razer. It was a Razer hitbox. So Sony, do right, make it 150. Please make it 150. Maybe I'll go back.
Yeah,
to
I
using
think
this.
that's what I'm saying is
make it
maybe they
150,
just to
I'll
get
do it.
people into getting it, they might just say, you know, let's do a 152 price point. Just so that way they can encourage people to go in that direction.
Then we got Ties to Tomorrow. Brand new game, same developer as Road 96, which I don't know about that game. It's a post-apocalyptic game. The world's been flooded, and you take the role of Tidewalker. Yeah, it was cool.
You gotta watch that.
Yeah,
But
nah, it's
Neo
cool,
though,
Neo, I think
you
I
like
think
Souls,
big
you like
game.
Souls-like games.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Look at them graphics.
Yeah,
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell! Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I never played Neo, but it looked fire.
Said I'm so sick of sports games.
All I
I'm
gotta say
playing
is,
that.
but here's the thing though. Like I said, we eating out here with these Marvel fighting games.
Oh, with the
Capcom,
yeah.
y'all had y'all chance. We could have had MVC 3. We could have had MVC 4.
Yep.
We could have had MVC 4. Y'all over there messing up Disney. You need to get in the game on this one. Y'all are slacking. This game, yo, son. Disney did right. Capcom, I wanted to
And it's
see
not the
Reed.
only. It's not the only one.
Yo, son. Marvel said
That's the wild. Even from the superhero genre, it's not the only one, which is crazy. They saw the success of that Fighters game. Even if it wasn't that successful, they saw that it wasn't
But
terrible.
that's the thing.
They
They
said,
did
"Hold
it
up."
right though. But they did it right. They took the same. They're like, yo, Arc Systems, here, Marvel characters, you do what you want to do, and we get extra characters like Mrs. Marvel. Come on, son.
007
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。
And it sounds so dope in Japanese though. It sounds
Yeah.
so dope.
Yeah, it does.
Come on, son.
君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは、
Put the subtitles back
私の
up.
アーマーには勝てないぞ。
There was no subtitles.
よし、本気でやるぞ。失礼。
Me.
No, this is clean.
It's giving me Marvel versus Capcom vibes.
Yeah.
But just with Marvel characters.
Yo, Spidey sense. Star-Lord.
Where my boy at, man?
Crazy in every
Where my
game.
boy at, man? Where my boy at?
Oh, they
Let me
got
say
the
this,
Reyes
though.
Ghost Rider.
Yes, the Reyes one. Oh my goodness.
How you know the difference?
Robbie Reyes.
They said it.
That. Well, the fit too. If you notice, he has like that rectangular box, whereas Johnny has like just a regular leather jacket, kind of like Negan's jacket.
Gotcha. This my boy. This what I've been waiting on. You see that man? You see that man? Oh, it's Thor. I see.
Oh, this is
4v4 though.
That sounds like it's a lot.
Oh, I like the slide, I like the slide
Playing
mechanism there.
Star-Lord. The Hulkbuster?
Doombot?
You see my boy? My boy Doom pulled out the Muscatoon. He started shooting that bug.
All right. How many characters you think they're giving you to play before DLC?
They're giving us at least, they gotta give us at least 30 because with it being
That's what I said.
4v4,
That's what I said. And
If-
think about that.
like if you're giving us 4v4, because what was it? Marvel versus Capcom
Bro.
gave us at least 25 characters, 20, 25, 26 before we got 4 extra characters. So they gotta give us 30 if you're giving us 4.
4, yeah.
So okay, let me break off that hype. Let's just fly through this. So baby steps.
He was like, "I'm about to go on a rant. We gotta chill. Let's keep going." I can't blame
that
you.
Game
That
alone
game
is my hype game for this week. Baby steps.
Yeah.
This game, it's a quirky, hilarious game. Like it will have you laughing and restraining yourself for hours. Let's talk.
But is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pee shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
No, you can watch.
Yeah.
So you gotta learn. So it's like you're using the controller for him to walk. That's why it's called baby steps. So it's literally a walking simulator, but you gotta get through the game without like dying. So you see how you like falling over. So you gotta be careful with how you're walking around and everything.
He found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Why he can't walk normal?
Door and everything.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's just how they made it.
Why he don't look like he washed his own ass?
Yeah, no, I mean, ever since I was a kid.
Is he an adult baby?
Really couldn't go with the other kids.
That's what it feels like. It's like he's learning.
Yeah, he wearing like a onesie. Yeah, he wearing a onesie, and it looked like he learned how to walk for the first time. I would love to know more of the lore behind this game.
So, okay. It says, this odd walking sim puts you in the shoes
If
of Nate.
D was here, he would have said, I don't.
Who is on a singular quest to find a toilet to relieve himself. Judging by the trailer, this is easier said than done. This quirky and hilarious game will probably have you laughing and restraining yourself from flinging your controller across the room.
This shit look like it'll piss me off.
Okay, Karn, it's a survival climbing game. But this?
007!
Yeah,
baby. We've been waiting on this. Remember they had them things? They had 007 games back in PlayStation 2, didn't they?
They had them back in Nintendo, like Super Nintendo.
Bro, our job was a cheat code on the N64.
He was 11 years old.
These graphics look icy too, man.
Major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Oh, this is a
at
cop.
odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
Is that
All
him?
in need of early retirement.
Nah,
Nobody
that ain't
knows what to do with him, Mom.
They're giving me a Nathan Drake vibe.
You know, ain't gonna
It is. Is it by Naughty Dog?
Nah.
Who does
What did
007?
in Iceland was
I think they said
insubordination.
Amazon MGM Studios.
Yeah, for
Powerless. He only survived thanks
But
to
they didn't
blind
make the
luck.
other one. This is
Give me
their
one
first time
good
doing it.
reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway.
That is him.
It's really quite simple.
Nope.
Bond is a bullet
This is
without a
Bond.
target.
No,
Let's
not
be
Bond.
fair.
M. You know the lady that always telling
Oh,
Bond.
yeah.
Oh, and they got the Tom Cruise looking dude.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond.
That nigga, he really do look like Tom Cruise.
think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I always wanted a Tom Cruise Bond movie, so I love this.
So you shouldn't have.
Oh,
We're
bruh.
facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
Hey. Oh, so it's got like a they kind of took the
Hitman
from Hitman, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a dope thing about Hitman with this game, and I'll show y'all right after.
Jet lag. Gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that. Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
Oh, he was trying to headhunt, all right. Don't get get sold on cinematics.
Oh,
You know-
the ending,
Okay, Cole
that
Red.
ending was perfect.
You
Okay,
know-
Cole Red.
You know, the one thing that 007 does. Oh, is this the Hitman thing that they about to show?
Nah, they ain't gonna show it here.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Yo, Correct. But the game looks clean. They showed some of the combat and everything with it. So
I like story
does
games
look
where
clean. What did Cole Red
story
say?
modes are solid. This looks like that's the case.
Yeah,
said-
I think it always with 007 movies and content in general, the story is like always the best part of it. The action is just like a icing on top, but that story looks like it might be pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Mhm. What did Cole Red say?
he said,
Shout out to you, Cole Red.
He
too.
said it looks,
Yeah, shout out Cole
but
Red.
don't get sold on cinematics.
Damn,
That's true. That is very
is
true.
true.
Though.
He
He
got a
is
point.
absolutely right. Like you can't. As much as I want to fall in love with that, it wasn't exactly giving us a lot of
So,
gameplay. And
Well, here's the thing. This is what I was talking about with like Hitman. So the one character, the banker, who's played by Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen, yeah.
In
Hannibal.
Hitman, you gotta try and take him out. And this it's only for the
Yeah.
next month that they released. Which is kind of cool. And if you complete it, you'll get an item for
Your
the next James
target
Bond
is
game
the
coming out.
elusive shadow banker,
Oh, wow.
known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses.
I like
Mr.
Mads
Reagan,
Mikkelsen.
he's too impatient, and Miss Bly, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends, wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Crazy.
So it looks like you get like several things for completing it.
Timeout. Question.
Mhm.
The last Hitman game that came out, it was like a minute ago, right? Is this the
Word
same,
of
like a
Assassin?
DLC
Yeah,
from
it's
that
free.
same one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
free.
Yo,
Word
It's a
of
cult like
Assassination.
following for that. I actually downloaded. I believe I downloaded
That's-
this.
it's a great
Hitman.
game.
It
It's
is a
a
great
great,
game.
but it's just crazy because I was playing that on the. This is for the one that came out for the P4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. I was playing that on the P4, and
And
to
I
think
think
that
they-
that's the same game.
Yeah, they remastered it for P5 if I'm not mistaken.
Crazy, but it's a great game. It is just a clean game, simple game, clean game. Puzzles behind the difficult. Like Hitman is a fire game. It's it's not an underrated game, but like when you go to talk to your friends about it, it's like a lot of my friends haven't typically played it,
Mhm.
and it's just kind of like more people should play.
My
that game.
favorite Hitman game will always be Hitman. I think it's Contracts on PlayStation 2. I like the opera assassination
aspect.
mission.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
game they need to bring back for sneaking and stuff like that? Splinter fucking Cell.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
Bring
waiting for
back-
Blacklist.
Splinter Cell.
I would love
Are they
that.
are they coming? Wait, Blacklist. That wasn't that the one?
That's the one that you
Funny
want,
said
that you
too, 'cause
downloaded.
Nara said the same.
That's the
thing.
one that I downloaded, but I need another one. I need them to fully remaster the older Splinter Cell games. I can't remember who's the
Creator of it.
who's the person. Nah, who's the main character of them joints? I can't remember. Of those first ones.
But yeah, so summer, that was pretty much it for PlayStation State of Play. It was cool. That fighting game was the only like hype thing about it. But that's me. Summer Game Fest. They had so many bangers. They pulled a bait and switch with that 30th year announcement with Resident Evil, and then gave us a banger at the end. When I say a banger, I mean a banger. But started off they with this game. It's so pretty much Clue with guns. Corpse was found. Everyone's a
Which is
suspect.
fire.
You have been chosen to participate in a one night only game of death, deceit, and deduction. Will you be the wolf, or perhaps a lamb with the means to fight back?
Wait, now, did you see the Invincible joint yet?
Yes, I did.
We're gonna get there.
White castle
We're getting there.
deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend, undetectable by satellite, not found on any map. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth,
Why the black dude gotta look like a pet,
divided
though?
yet bound. Wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. An
That's
asymmetrical
fire.
Is this one of those
battle
decision-based?
steeped in blood and suspicion.
Yes and no.
A handful of
Just
killers
watch. They're gonna show
lurk
some of the
among
game.
the horde of contestants, and the twist is, the killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Oh, hungry predators who conceal their fangs, hunt down the
see she
lambs
has a-
and the
a
prize is
blicky.
yours.
Yeah.
Oh, sacrificial children who serve as prey.
Hold on now.
Unmask the wolves that prowl among you. Slay them all, and the prize is yours. You must never forget, the hunter may become the hunted. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Simply put, Killer Inn is an action-packed murder mystery, and remember, you don't know who's the killer. Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. Wolves can conceal clues left behind and act none the wiser as lambs. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light, but you risk your life with every guess. It is forbidden for a lamb to harm another lamb. You wouldn't want to end up like this, would you? A flock of lambs united may best the wolves, but a lone hungry wolf could dominate the game. Lambs hunting wolves, wolves hunting lambs, 'tis a chaotic symphony of blood. One player falls, then another, and every time the prize money grows. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, chat in the comfort of safe zones, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, trust and doubt, doubt and trust. Saved by your prime suspect. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
It's interesting.
Yes,
Only
it
on
is.
Steam.
Now, is it a multiplayer game
Yep.
as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, gotta be.
So this is Among Us on crack.
Basically.
I don't know if I can say that on stream, but sorry, YouTube. That is, I like that. I'm interested in that. Among Us is a simple game, but to put this much complexity behind it, I think that's something that will hold my attention.
Then they showed a Deadpool VR trailer. It was cool.
Yes, I saw that.
It was alright.
The voice actor is Neil. What's his name? The dude from
Neil Patrick Harris.
How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
Patrick Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Arc Raiders, that's supposed to be coming in October. Wildgate. They showed the Casino Royale for Hitman, which you just watched. Investimals, which is pretty much like Grounded. Out of Words. Another cool looking game. It's a co-op platformer adventure about the doubt and confusion that comes with communicating first time love.
Wow. Okay. Very nice.
Very nice. But this though, felt that boxing? Muppets inspired boxing. One of the cooler looking games as Summer Game Fest finally pays off Jeff Knightley's love of puppets. This right here?
I thought you was not about to click on this.
You know he was gonna click on this.
Bro, check this out though.
Graphics are this is
the graphics, Rob. This is the
Get this bone
No
squeal
chance
squeak
this is
out
the
of my face. Yo.
Alright, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you
Yo.
Oh, this is not for kids.
If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here?
Yo,
I want to see what the gameplay is.
Get this real world Sesame Street out of my face.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Ain't no way.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting it.
Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This made it.
What?
This is the gameplay.
In there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
Oh, I'm getting it. Is this like a? What system does this come out on? Oh yeah, I'm getting this. What system does this come out on?
Steam.
Oh, okay. This is all right.
PC, yeah.
When does this come out? When does that come out?
It's on. It says wishlist now. They don't have a date yet, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that.
That was actually a hilariously probably fun game.
Wu-Tang Rise of the
Wu-Tang has a game.
When
I
they
didn't see
showed the
this one.
trailer for this, I really thought we were getting Def Jam, some type of Def Jam game, because I saw Method Man and Redman. Ain't gonna lie, I was kind of sad. Like, I'm okay with this, but I was kind of sad. They pulled a bait and switch on your boy.
Imagine they do that with the rappers nowadays.
Oh, you can't have no YN game.
We're never getting Def Jam.
You got Lil Uzi jumping off the top ropes like Rey Mysterio.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
Soundtrack alone might make me get this one.
Yeah.
Wait, is this that game that dude was working on? The music dude?
Presented by Ghostface Killer.
Another Steam game. Yeah, hopefully all of these things come out in 2026.
Cooking. Marvel Cosmic. I believe I did see something like this. Something about this.
Is this like a phone game?
I don't know. We're about to see right now. But apparently it's a character reveal for She-Hulk and Rocket. It looks like. She really did all that.
This is the She-Hulk that we need, man.
Oh, it's a beat 'em up game.
Yeah.
Kind of like the old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game.
I will play this. Because literally it's Scott Pilgrim with Marvel superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I just didn't pick this game up.
Spidey, Nova. I don't know who that shawty is with the
I
sword
kind of
or
want to
whatever.
get back into games like that. I used to play stuff like this when I was younger.
Right.
Into the Abyss, and they got Nicktoons Dice of Destiny, RPG, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Pretty much they said that they're adding special guest characters like Ichiban, because Kasuga from Like a Dragon, Joker for Persona 5, Steve from Minecraft, and Sony Racing Cross Worlds will be crossplay.
I'm not gonna hold you. I just would rather have a Sonic game, like a new regular classic Sonic game that's just built
get
up to today.
Get Sonic Superstars. That's the latest one. That would give you what you want. All right, so this is the one that was thrown in our group chat.
Yes. Another horror game. We got a lot of we eating on horror games too. Rob, one of these is for you.
I'm after the surgery, I'm gonna have a lot more time to just be able to play games. So I'm gonna try to get back into the horror.
Oh,
Absolutely, the hell not.
Oh, this is another gotta have a PC game. I gotta have my PC for this.
Ew.
Yeah, bro, this is crazy.
Absolutely I like it though. Ew.
Yeah. This is one I'm definitely playing. T, I gotta stream stuff like this though. This is like
This is giving me like Left 4 Dead, but single player. You on your own with this.
No, this is like that one game that you played that was pretty much like Dead Space. You know what I'm talking
like
about?
Outlast.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. It was the most recent one. I can't remember what it's called. Not Project something. I can't remember.
Oh, you can shoot them in their knee.
You see the run!
Nah, this game is it.
Hey, the physics though for the gunshots.
Yo, Dad, the graphics.
Ill, like literally ill. Ugh. Wait, this is my favorite part. Wait for it. Kick the baby.
Yeah, this is one of them.
We're doing a group stream.
Yeah,
it's going to PS5 too.
Yeah, bro. This is a stream. This is absolutely a game that, like I said, I said this to T while you were outside, I think, Rob. But I said games like that where you could just have commentary that will be extremely hilarious. We need to absolutely.
But that's the thing.
Hop on.
Whoever plays has to be locked in. They cannot be tied in with the commentary. Because
that's fine.
If I'm doing it and y'all talking, I gotta try my best.
Mute up. You gonna fuck up? Still going? Do that.
Nah, you gonna fuck up. I'm gonna play.
Nah.
Yeah.
Atomic Heart, they announced that. Atomic Heart 2. Another Souls-like game, Mortal Shell 2 got announced. Code Vein, another Souls-like game, an anime type Souls-like game got announced. Dying Light. This is
a Rob
alley.
one. Yes.
Because I've seen Rob sit down and play Dying Light 1 50,000 times.
It's a great game.
This was back on Collegiate Village days, Dying Light 1 for you, Rob.
Yeah. I didn't really get into the second one like that, but this one, hey. Ooh. I'm liking how we're doing the turn in the generation now with the graphics. Now they're really pushing these new consoles. They wasn't pushing them before.
Like they're lab rats.
And that's why PS6 seems so weird to me. To even be a conversation.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Is this DLC or is it a new game?
No, it's a whole new game.
Yeah. Oh, driving is new.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is.
Drop kick zombie.
That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
So it looks like he got something done to him that makes him like a zombie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh,
This
come
year.
out in a couple. Okay. Okay.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The
Exciting.
Baron's men operate out of
They really got a 30-minute playthrough.
Then I'll
already.
go there.
Yes, they do tap in with that. Did Korea say anything? We haven't been
he
able
didn't
to
say
see
anything new.
Gotcha.
Lies of P DLC drop, Mafia the Old Country story trailer.
Oh, Mafia looks good.
To that game.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. They've been talking about it for the longest. Oni Musha. Way of the Sword.
Capcom.
Yes.
This isn't hell or my world. What is this place?
Okay, Capcom.
This was that game back in the day. Oni Musha?
You don't have a chance.
Oh, I would get this. Oh, he broke reality.
Not enough. I need more.
Pick your battle, Biggie.
Let me eat you.
Is each parry mechanic different for each boss?
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only
It
room for
kind
one
of seems
at
like
the
it
top.
is.
And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganryu.
Right.
Yeah.
What I think it is a different mechanism between if you're using one sword or two swords. That's what it kind of gave me the vibe of.
Only on PS5.
Yeah, this clean.
Yeah. Only on P5?
P5 said, listen, if it's one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna always make sure
I'm gonna gatekeep these goddamn games from y'all.
that I gatekeep all of the ones I can.
Yep.
Like they gonna make a batch just to gatekeep.
Yep. The Lego Voyagers.
Lego Voyagers, Mina the Hollower. This is a game developed by the same dude that made Shovel Knight. Scott Pilgrim
Scott
EX.
Pilgrim. Don't you dare. Oh my brother.
Yes, I am. I have control. I really wish they would have given us another season of the show. Up to 6-player co-op.
When is that new Borderlands?
Okay.
September 12th. My man did a Tatsu.
Oh, it's got like a Mega Man-y vibe. I'm with that.
Oh, that's the game that they need to bring back too. Like the Mega Man game.
That's what I'm saying. If this
Make it a 3D one though.
That would be crazy. I can't even picture that. In a good way.
It would be nuts.
So the cool thing about this game, you gotta go to every area and complete everything. It's not like World 1, World 2, World 3. You gotta go to all the different areas. But
I need to get something. I need to like get this or something like this though, because I want to get back to playing games like this.
But bruh, he did a Tatsu. He did a Tatsu.
Yeah.
All I can think is Ryu and Ken. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Hard.
Stronger
This
than
one-
Heaven.
Stranger
Peggy,
than Heaven.
18.
Stranger
What
than
is
Heaven.
this one? I didn't see this one.
I see just the picture.
Is this horror again?
I'm giving BioShock vibes immediately. That nigga about tall as shit, ain't he?
Yeah, 6'6" mug. Oh, he just walked into some. Okay. World on fire?
Ooh. Okay. Immerse me in the world already then. Come on.
Hey.
1943, what is it, Japan?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, this look cool. It's almost giving.
He kind of like an
remember
investigator.
LA? Yeah, you remember that Rockstar
LA
game?
Night
Yeah. It's almost giving me that vibe.
Oh. Mixed with not Yakuza, but what's the other joint? Yeah, Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah.
Who this nigga think he is? Dodger
This right
Bullet.
here, show him mercy, show him no mercy.
Oh.
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Shana. 俺が知りてえや。
It looked like it's cool. It looked like it's gonna have a good soundtrack on it. I like it.
Yeah. Here it
Here
is.
we go.
No, don't scroll past
Hold
it.
on,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me
Big
say
excitement.
big excitement. They pulled a bait and switch during the Summer Game Awards when we thought we were getting some sort of Resident Evil announcement. They said it was a special message from the creators of Resident Evil and probably a voice actor or something. Lady, the one that does the voice of Lady Demetrius, or Demathicu, as some people will call her for the gooners out there. They pretty much said, you're gonna have to wait. We're still cooking. The game is still cooking. We'll have an announcement soon. This is 30 minutes left into the show. And at the last point, Jeff Knightley says, there's something left for us here. This man had the nerve to play this reveal trailer that takes us back
to Raccoon City,
to the good old times.
Requiem, February 27th, 2026 release date. Hey, already graphics look great.
Sir.
Why every black man gotta be bald? That's like the police chief in some of these games.
You can still see the dust on the keyboard, my nigga. What are we talking about here? Yeah, why do they gotta have a bald black guy?
If you know, it's one of those things where it's just you used to it, so they like, you know, if it ain't broke.
Will Resident Evil ever have an end to its series?
Grace.
No.
No.
Grace.
No.
Is this during the zombies and everything right now? I got a lot of questions.
Oh.
Well, keep your questions to yourself.
Yeah, you gotta keep watching it.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Yeah, I'm messing with that. I ain't going.
Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Hold up. Ain't no black man gonna tell me to go face the past. Because he's gonna understand that we will not go back to this place.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Is this heavy lore?
They probably told him, you gotta go if she don't go. He said, man,
absolutely
not.
not.
My office.
Yeah. Is this a place that's heavily lored in the Resident Evil games? I know Raccoon City
I
is,
will
but
let you.
is this
I will
place
let. I will let you know. I just wanted to stop it for that moment. I will let you know right after the trailer.
Grace.
What is this? Hey!
Cue Diddy's music.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Damn. Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Crazy.
Stay away from that!
Crazy. What I feel like, so in part, before you respond, T, and I know you can elaborate further than I can. That police station is from the OG game,
The first one.
so that area, from my understanding, it's like they're gonna be going back to that original first game area, which in regards to the lore, I mean, to go to the first place that the first ever game was.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's a
big.
big thing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And the fact that homie said, "I've been waiting on you. You are the chosen one." I'm trying to
What
figure
I
out
love
who the heck that is.
is I know.
Because if that's
And
Wesker,
bro. And the thing is too is that yes, it can play on like, because the thing is, a lot of the things that kind of the thing that's great about the earlier Resident Evils is it really played off of like a story continuation, kind of like how you would almost think of like a movie would. So there's a large list of like characters within lore that could be tied to just this one alone. Seeing that location, absolutely a lot that could be tied from that. More than that, I think that when you go back to the original Resident Evils, they kind of like set the tone for a lot of the series that we got later, like horror series that we got later, such as like a Silent Hill, different things like that. So to be able Outlast, a lot of different games that's come out over the years, but I feel like the vibe that I'm getting from this is that they're going to play on the elements of the series that came after it, like the elements of them in this game, while still staying true to the feel and vibe that is Resident Evil.
One second. Sheezy Gang Shires, thank you for coming through, bro. Appreciate it as always.
Appreciate you.
Yo. But I'll let you go ahead and continue now.
No, yeah, but I just think them taking what looks like will be some of those Silent Hill elements, some of those Outlast elements, throwing those things in here, and then also having it stay true to the not only Resident Evil feel, but like again the original Resident Evil iterations that we've gotten. Come on, fam.
Bro, they're giving us what we want.
What we wanted. Absolutely.
They're giving us what we wanted. They're taking us back. It's like us watching the Deadpool versus Wolverine movie. All that nostalgia made that movie great. Made that movie amazing.
Do you think that we'll have I noticed this the second time I listened to it, but do you think that the voices that we heard in the background kind of later into the trailer was an indication that there would be possibly multiple characters that you play as, or do you think that it will specifically just be Grace? Because both I can see.
Well, if Grace is tied up and we got to try and find a way, this is the way where we can get Leon back. And Leon can play a role in this. Everybody thought that this game was going to be about Leon.
Right.
So we don't need Joe Valentine. If you bring Leon back and him having be forced to come back to RP, to Raccoon City Police, RPD.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm guessing they dropped a nuke on Raccoon City at some point in one of these games?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have to go and brush up on the game lore a little bit more.
So 1, 2, and 3 is all about that area, RP.
Right.
4 is about Leon going to one area to save Ashley. 5, they're in Africa. 6, it's like a prequel.
Underrated game to me, by the way.
5,
that's the 2-player one, right?
5, yes.
Yes, that's underrated. It's so much fun.
6 was dog water terrible. But it was
Yeah.
like a prequel with 3 different stories in it. You play as Wesker, you play as Leon, and I forgot the other character. 7, that's
Now we back. We cooking again.
we cooking.
Yeah.
But it's not dealing with RP or anything. The only thing that is brought into this one is Chris Redfield. But that's towards the end. 8, we still see Chris Redfield, but you're dealing with the main character from 7 still.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yes, with 7, but at that point he's disintegrates at the end of it. But then we have this one, which Grace, I'm trying to figure out where she falls in line at because I know she's not the girl from 8. So I'm trying to figure out where she falls in line.
What
with
happened?
1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
I don't. Right. That's what kind of confuses me too. I'm not sure, but that's what we'll get. Like and that's what's great about Resident Evil is that they'll explain that in the game when the game releases. Yeah. Yep. That's the
With
beautiful
that being
part.
said, out of all the announcements, what is your favorite besides Resident Evil?
Hold on. We still got some more, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
What else?
If you go in the Discord chat for the Squad Nero, I got some in there. I got Invincible joint, and then I have another one that caught my eye, Morbid Metal.
You're a Morbid Metal.
Okay. Whatever that's supposed to mean.
Then there's also
Crimson Desert too. There's some new gameplay,
there was
which is a
another
game
one
that
called
I'm
Acts
super
of
excited
Blood
about.
was another one, and Invincible, yes. And then Aphelion, which is an Xbox game. Beast and Reincarnate.
Did they release any gameplay for this?
Wait, what did you say? Morbid Melon?
Metal.
Metal.
Did they release any gameplay for this new Blade game?
Is it like Metal METAL?
Yeah, METAL.
Morbid Metal. Okay, this looks different.
All right, so we'll just hit Invincible and Morbid Metal because
yeah, that's fine.
You can do official gameplay.
It's a lot. It's a lot for anybody that's out there listening. We highly encourage you to just go and look at the showcasings of some of these trailers for these games that we haven't mentioned. But there is a lot. There's even more to the ones that we haven't covered on this episode.
All right.
Because northbound is backed up all the way to 18th Street, and the southbound ain't looking much better.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Are you one of them? You're here, but it's traffic.
Skybound.
I'm gonna say this now. Rob is gonna refuse to play me in this game. He's gonna run from me.
If you got one of the fighting sticks, hell no, I ain't playing your ass.
Run away from me.
Like you gonna ruin the game for me.
No, I'm gonna play pad. I'm gonna play pad. This is a game I know I'm gonna be playing pad on. Yeah, and I'm gonna still wax that behind.
I will say this though, Rob, for how much you love Invincible plus this style of game, I feel like this is like a Christmas present for you.
He's still ain't gonna beat me.
Completely on guard. I'm still not heavy into like fighting games like that, but I might have to get hit.
So my question is this: so? Let's go on with the lore of Invincible.
Just about that.
Is this one of those moments where this is an alternate?
That's what I feel like.
Like an alternate mark, because Omni-Man never wore his original battle gear.
Same thing I noticed.
As a Viltrumite.
I don't think it is. I think they're just doing it like they just set this up specifically. Like you can have the Omni-Man costume with Mark, or you can have him with the Viltrumite. I think it's just to like showcase the gameplay and everything like that. I don't think this is the actual universe. I could be wrong though. Could be very
It could be an original story though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
it could be an alternate. It could be an alternate timeline mark, where everybody's still there because technically Rex Lode is gone. Spoiler alert. But I didn't see Oliver. This is their moment. They could have put Oliver in this. It would have been dope to see Oliver in this gameplay.
Do you think they gonna have a child getting his ass spanked?
Nah,
but that's what I'm saying. Alternate universe, Oliver's older.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. But hold up, they got Hunter x Hunter, Nin Impact, and you got Gon versus Hisoka.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's anime.
What the? You know what?
He was like, that's not America.
Anime do a whole lot of things that niggas in America
Yeah.
aren't allowed to do.
And not do.
Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good.
It's giving me super duper Injustice vibes.
Nah, it's like Marvel's Capcom because it's it looks like it's 3v3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the impact though, and Mortal Kombat too. I'm getting Mortal Kombat vibes as well.
Nah, Marvel's Capcom 2.
Yeah.
Marvel's Capcom 2.
That 3v3. Yeah. The 3v3 tag is definitely Marvel Capcom.
Yeah.
See how you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
Yeah. They show Eve with her almighty abilities. So yeah, this has to be an alternate universe because we only saw a sliver of what Eve can do in that moment when she was like about to die against the fight against Conquest. Yeah. And why is Conquest not in this video? Why is Conquest not in this? He better be in this game. And it's only on Xbox.
2026.
Only on Xbox. That was, I'm not gonna lie to you, that was smart by Xbox.
They needed that. They needed that. All right, Morbid Metal.
Because they also got another Gears of War, I believe.
I would scroll down a little bit, or probably even that too. Yeah. Official gameplay trailer.
Morbid Metal is a fast-paced, roguelite hack and slash that is built for intense combo-driven combat. You play as an advanced AI, trapped inside a deadly simulation. Your mission? Explore its beautiful and brutal iterations, grow stronger, and prove your worth to your creator. You'll control up to 3 characters. It's a bit like switching weapons in a shooter, except here, you're switching full-on playstyles.
Oh.
Each character has their own unique combat style and active abilities,
Oh, I like
which are
that.
unlocked as you explore the simulation. You can even chain attacks between different characters. Start with Vector to quickly dispatch enemies, switch to Flux for a flurry of hits, and finish your combo with Echo's special attack. Mastering each playstyle will be essential, as you'll face a variety of powerful enemies, each with their own attack patterns and weaknesses. And at the end of every biome, you'll face powerful bosses. These are dramatic, high-stakes encounters designed to be tough but rewarding. Each new run reshapes the world. Layouts shift, enemy types change, and you'll have to adapt and make strategic choices to succeed.
So everything changes between each
Choose
game.
character upgrades, buffs, or curses that change how you play. Some of these choices push you to take risks, others offer abilities, rewards, and modifiers, which alter your combat style, making each run truly unique. Play the free demo tomorrow during Steam Next Fest and wish this now for early access on August 20th.
So it's a PC? It seems like this is PC.
Yeah. As always, fucking PC.
Not, but that's fine, because I do think that with the mechanics that they have with this, it would probably be better being
It would
a
blow
PC
someone's
game.
PS5 up.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the words of one of my favorite characters from Dexter, ha 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 ha, PC Master Race, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a game that need to be on PC.
Yeah.
Like that just, it is a very unique, what I do love about that is the idea of instead of switching out classes, having you actually switch out the whole character. Because before they said that part, I was like, man, you know what? This seemed like a game that would have been better as a first person. Just a hack and slash kind of give me like Wolfenstein or Doom, more or less gameplay. with whatever your AI character is and the setup, that would have been that's a perfectly fine game. And in fact, that probably like if they did a version of this where it was first person, I would say that would be that would probably handle better on
Right.
system play.
Mhm.
But with them introducing it the way that they are, where it's again not switching out class but switching out character, yeah, that is very interesting. I am curious to see how this looks on PC and if there is any way to transfer this over into a console play. I would love to see the rework of that.
Nah, you don't
But
need it.
for now,
Another
yeah.
game I wish that they talked about, TMNT: The Last Ronin.
Ronin, yes. Does that come out this year?
I do not know.
I feel like if we didn't see anything here, it's not for sure. And it's probably a question mark of if it will be coming out early 26 too. So that's probably a late 2026 to early 2027 game.
That would be a great game, I feel like. I haven't really tapped into the Last Ronin comic arc, but I need to.
So one other thing that happened when the word was said that fighting games are winning off of these award shows, when they revealed year 3 character reveal for Street Fighter 6, boy, and they brought Kenny Omega for this. If y'all don't know who Kenny Omega is, he is a wrestling a wrestler. He's over at AEW. Probably one of my favorite
big name,
bruh.
Yeah, big name.
Let's rumble.
Yo.
Ingrid. Oh. That was crazy.
Street Fighter 6.
Bruh, we get Sagat back, son. Tiger Knee. I don't know who Ingrid is. I really don't care about Ingrid. She didn't really need to be in this lineup, but we get Sea Viper back from Street Fighter 4. Haven't seen her in a while. She looks dope in her design. We get Sagat back. We get Alex. Bruh, I'm dunking everybody. I'm dunking everybody. Yo, get slammed. Get slammed. You better tech the grab. I'm telling you now, you better tech the grab. You don't tech the grab, you getting swung around every which way till Sunday.
This man sounds like he's about to be
bruh.
T not leaving the house for a little bit.
I'm locked in. Street Fighter, I am locked in.
Not just that, but like once you get the Switch 2, then on top of that, it's eating season for fighting games. You got a bunch of different ones coming out. You got a bunch of different horror games coming out. You about to like, I'm cool. I love this. I need to save money. I love this.
He about to be chilling. All right, that was all the games that we got, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Just real quick on some other news, and then we can head up out of here. Fantastic Four, seemingly, and my phone died, so I can't remember the rest of the notes that I had. But Fantastic Four tickets did I think they were having issues or it broke the tickets people trying to get them in the movie theaters. So it does seem like they are on pace of on release domestically hitting at least like 150 mil or 200 million, I believe is what people were speculating, if I'm not mistaken, just
And
based off
that's
of the
now.
ticket
That's
stat.
off pre-orders.
That's off pre-orders.
Oh,
And the
boy.
pre-orders just went online too, so that's crazy. I don't know if any of y'all could pull up the notes. I don't think I had anything else. I don't believe off the top of my head.
Let me see. I don't think
Marvel
so.
Rivals also had the update while we was at DreamCon for Ultron. A lot of changes, I guess you'd say, for Marvel Rivals if you're playing that. We probably, I don't know if y'all still down, but we probably will be playing after this.
Yeah, it depends on how I feel.
All right.
I'm still looking to see if there's anything else. No. 200 mil off pre-order.
Wait, they got a teaser for Black Ops 7?
Yeah, they just released that.
Yeah, it's not.
What?
I really think
we could watch it and then we can end off on that.
Nah, I'm good.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like Call of Duty need to take a break.
Yeah, because they just came out with Black Ops 6 last
exactly.
Yeah, they trying to make money now. They just trying to make money now again.
Bro, I don't know what studio had talked about it before. I was talking to one of my other friends about this, but I don't know what studio had talked about it, but they were supposed to be doing like every other year for a year. Call of Duty needs to do that. Call of Duty needs to do that. And if Battlefield was smart, they would take advantage of the fact that Call of Duty is not doing that.
Yeah.
And just sneak in a solid. If they have a solid, that's what I said. I said they've been in this position before, and they have not capitalized well enough. And they need to make a game that can capitalize well enough to where they could reinvigorate the series again. Because I love Battlefield.
Yeah,
but I don't think that they will. I just don't. I'm very pessimistic. I'm Superman pessimistic that they will actually make a game that can make people go, you know what? I'm not getting I'm not getting Call of Duty this year. I don't see it. Does their game come out this year? Their new one?
They could do something. Battlefield 6, it might this year or next year. I know there was some leaks going around the past couple of months as of recently in regards to gameplay. It seems like some people are super excited about it, especially with Call of Duty doing what they've always done in the past and everything like that. But now Battlefield has the opportunity to do something in its stead.
I'm not gonna lie, what got me weak? I'm looking at some of the comments on this Black Ops 7 video. Someone said we're getting Black Ops 7 before GTA 6 is insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is absolutely crazy.
It shouldn't be the case. It genuinely should not be the case. Like, even with GTA's pushback, it should not be. They should not be making a Black Ops 7.
Somebody said, let me guess, 4 years in development. Yo, this is why what's the name of that? What's the name of that collective again, T? That you were doing the interviews with?
The Player Gaming Alliance.
Player Gaming Alliance. This is why you tap in with folks like the Players Gaming Alliance, y'all. Because these niggas just gonna keep dropping the same games, and y'all gonna keep paying for them without any crazy development on their front. Y'all are basically wasting y'all money. It's same thing with 2K, same thing with Madden.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. I know me. I like the Black Ops series way too daggone much to pass up on it.
I know you do.
Like, I like Modern Warfare and I like Black Ops. Anything
we will lock you in your room for a month.
Yeah, you're not
saying. No, I mean, like it's like you said, Tito. It's the same thing with Madden. It's the same thing with 2K.
But the thing is,
like, and I get people that have that feel, but for people who like genuinely want these games to like be shaken up, you're just not gonna get it.
But my problem is, here's the thing. I didn't play Vanguard. I didn't play that other one they came out with.
Okay, you took some years off.
I took some years off. It's certain series I don't like. I don't like World War II. Like, I don't. Black Ops has always been near and dear to my heart, and Modern Warfare, because that's what I played with my friends
Yeah.
in high school before, not high
Mhm.
school, in college before they started adding on to the series with random stuff. So it's like,
And then it's
goodness.
just not going. This game is not going to be a polished game.
No, it's
It's
not.
not going to have many mechanics that's going to be different from. And don't get me wrong. I understand Call of Duty getting into like the battle passes and the war zone, and I do think that they were a big enough series to get into like the microtransactions and everything like that, but you didn't have to do it with the you didn't have to do it in a way where it would ruin your game, and they did it in a way where it is ruining their game.
Mhm.
It's even when you just go on the latest one, Black Ops 6, I believe it is, if you go, which is crazy that 7 is right after. But if you go on there, the fact that they still having to rely on the content of previous iterations and the even the Modern Warfare series, it's just kind of like that's not what you should be doing. You should be able to make us like take your time, take some time off, make a solid game, one that introduces something that people can say, okay, this is what makes this game a standout Call of Duty game. And then whatever else you need to add to it or want to add to it, fine. But even if those things are more standard or typical to other Call of Duty games, but the thing is, they are not giving themselves enough time to do that. They did some, and maybe it was in 6, but or before that, it might have been the one before that. They like, as an example, they took some time out with the zombies and added things that people kind of were like, okay, I could be excited about that. But nah, this is just not the case here. It's not going to be the case here. It's too quick of a turnaround. The last one just came out.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
I can understand if they
I
did
would
like Modern Warfare 4 or something.
that would have made more sense to me. Just like switch it out. Let us have a survival mode back. Throw some new mechanics into the survival mode. What's wrong with that? Throw a element into the survival mode that'll make people say, okay,
Not
I'll
enough
take a
money.
break. I'll take a break from Warfare or Warzone. I'll take a break from multiplayer to play this upgraded survival mode where I could play co-op with 4 friends. And it's amazing. It's an amazing experience. Like the way that people felt about playing zombies in Call of Duty, not the primary mission or story mode and not the primary multiplayer. Like the way people got excited about that. Could you do that with the survival mode with the the military survival thing, like the military zombie version? Could you do that? Why not? Like why not just take a year to figure out how to make that more appealing? Something that hasn't been as appealing in Modern Warfare. What is I don't know. You know what? Let them try to do this money milking, make a half product.
Mhm.
They'll find if Battlefield hit, they'll find out because
Oh, it's
what's
gonna be bad.
that it's gonna be bad. And my thing is, I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? If Battlefield don't drop this year, it's not like they missed out because the Call of Duties is typically like even when Call of Duty releases, it's still typically a game where competition for it can be introduced anywhere from like November to like March
Mhm.
before then it won't really matter, because Call of Duty probably has something else coming out. So if let's say Battlefield dropped in February of 2026 or even early March of 2026, yeah, they still could be a headache. And they just can't drop the ball. If I like I said, I love Battlefield, so I really would love to see Battlefield not drop the ball and make something that just completely blows everybody's minds away and makes them want to play that. And hopefully tell signals Call of Duty, you know what, we might need to back out for a second and figure out how we beat this.
Yeah. Hopefully. But
Yeah.
we will have to see. We will have to see. But yet again, we appreciate y'all again for stopping on by with Squad Nero. Please make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. All right. Turn on that noti bell as well if you're coming from the YouTube side. Subscribe, maybe gift a little something on the Twitch side, You may never know how we may pay it back in dividends. But we appreciate everybody who stopped on by. I'm pretty sure it was hold on now.
Cheesy Gang Shires.
DJ Cole Red and CG Gang Showers. We appreciate both of y'all for commenting and everything like that.
Yes.
Y'all stay on the up and up. We will be back. June is here. July will be here shortly. We got Superman. We got Dan to Dan movie dropping. We might see that movie at some point in time this week.
Superman, young.
Also to add, Marshall King will be doing a review in the near future for that. For anybody that's been keeping up with that, as well as that, as soon as Boruto has that drop, be on the lookout for content and review from myself and Sage on that as well.
Yes, maybe even a Kaiju number 8 too. It seems like that story has just wrapped up.
We got 2 more.
I think it just wrapped up. 2 more chapters left.
Hey,
something like that.
Niall, in regards to Marshall King, there's only been 2 chapters since we did a review.
Okay, no, so we still got a little bit of time.
Yeah, we got time
because they not even releasing.
From chapter 11 to chapter 12, 2 weeks. Chapter 12 to chapter 13, 2 weeks. Now we got another 11 days, so they're not doing it weekly anymore. It looks like.
I know. I don't know what happened with that. I'm kind of nervous as to why that happened.
I'm okay with that. Give it time.
Yeah, but what's the reason? Is the part that I'm fine with it, but what's the reason?
Remember, it's the same creator as Dr. Stone. He might sickness, you know.
That's
I was told to stop being selfish when these people are sick and let them recover.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe okay, so Marshall King, maybe before the end of June you'll get something. If not, be on the lookout for definitely Boruto. Yeah. And then Kagurabachi, Rob, we may
we might start something up for that. I'm in the process of reading All-Star Superman just to get ready for the Superman movie, since that's what it's based on. We'll most likely have a video out for y'all in regards to that. I
started reading Astro Baby because I recommended that one.
How you feeling? Hold on, I'm sorry, with Sage, but I told you. I told you. Astro Baby, listen, we'll get a review on that
drawing style. I'm loving the old school like drawing style that they got going. It feels like I'm like reading Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yes, it is. Yes, bro, and yeah, I want keep giving that some time. Once you either get caught up or feel like you had a good point to do a review, we can absolutely do a review on that because I absolutely love that series.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, as y'all can tell, we try and pick up the pace over here, drop a lot more new content. We're going to start developing more on that short form content so that we have more for that for the TikTok gals and fellas and non-binaries and all of that sorts of fashion and nature. All right, so keep on the lookout for that. Again, stay tuned. This is Squad Nero back at y'all again. Y'all have a good rest of y'all week, and we'll see y'all next Sunday. Peace.
These dreams on the road to riches, focus on the ticket, maximize my means. It's like now I'm just trying to float. There's a couple holes up in this boat. Dose my mind just so I can grow.